Hello, my dear viewers. Happy Monday, December 11th. What a beautiful day. We're so close to the New Year's, and I'm just super excited that we're in this holiday festive season with anticipation of what 2024 is going to bring, and with a huge hope, as every year, with creating New Year's resolutions, and with some of those being achieved and others are not. But in all honesty, it is incredible to be able to look at what's going on every day and create plans. Today, I wanted to talk about something else. So every day, so far, or day every other day, as I record this journal, I'm talking about things that are optimistic, motivational, being a healer, understanding what the your inner voice is telling you, how to react, how um, our mind and our body are relating to each other, and so forth, right? Today, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the days when we don't feel good. Like, I don't feel good. I don't feel any motivation. I don't feel um, balanced. I don't feel healthy. I feel weak, simply in a bad mood, right? And I'm sure that everyone is experiencing these days, right? When you're just not in a good mood. And it could be related to your psychological concerns, physical issues. You didn't have a good night's sleep for whatever reason, stress, right? What do we do? How do we react? I have had everything under the sun with regards to the ways of approaching these situations. And what I had learned so far, that basically the the best way to deal with it is really to get in tune with your inside and think about it. What are the causes of the stressors, or what are the causes of your negative mood? I can tell you how I dealt with it before. So before, meaning before now, right? Before my change, which is exceptionally recent. That's why I feel so fresh about comparing my reactions and my approach to things before and now, and that's why I am super excited. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry that I'm repeating this so often. It's because it's such a new feeling for me. It's a liberating feeling of freedom from your own negative emotions, your own ill reactions to those emotions, and the whole chain of events. I'm not planning to slow down in feeling good. I'm not planning to change. And I will do everything that I can not to change my approach. And I am making a promise that if that happens, I will come back and talk about it. But I'm really, really hopeful, optimistic, and on a path to not change my approach of positive thinking, positive, positive reaction through complete surrender and trust to the universe that works in the best interest of my development on this path of healing my emotional, psychological, and physical issues, and therefore also sharing the knowledge with you. So once again, how did I deal with the issues before? Not a surprise to anyone, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm not alone, because it's just very common. So I would be not sleeping at night. I would be eating unhealthy, wrong food in wrong amounts. I would be stuffing myself with sweets, just sugar. I would be drinking more than I should. Why? Right? Long time ago, I would be also smoking. I quit smoking in 2015. I'm super excited about that and super happy. And that's why I know that those things, when you stop doing them, they make you feel better. They make me feel better. It's just very hard, right? It's very hard when you try to break a habit physically. That's something else we're going to talk about this week, I promise. So this week is going to be about not a rousy positive things that are happening, but more of what do you do when something negative happens? How do we react? How do I react? How did I change the way that I react, and how I see great results in the way of positive energy, good mood, high physical energy, right? So anyways, I would eat wrong food, I would eat sweets, I would drink more than I should, I would smoke, right? All of those things. I would spend in bed a day, completely paralyzed and oblivious to the fact that if I'm in a bad mood, I need to address the root cause of the issue rather than just succumb to that feeling and be victimized by it. That needs to change. And I am my own example of how that should be changed, how it can change. To support my path and what I'm doing and where I'm going and how I'm going about it, I'd like to share a quote from one of my favorite authors, a world-renowned Paulo Coelho, from his book, Aleph. Actually, the first book that I ever read from Paulo Coelho, I'm sure as so many of you. It says, one of the quotes in his book, "If you only walk on sunny days, you'll never reach your destination." It's very true, because when we experience down days, it's actually an opportunity for us to do a lot more of a self-reflection than on regular days, right? We should do self-reflection all the time. I didn't know what it meant. I don't know if you guys do. Self-reflection is being able to look at your day or a particular situation and ask yourself some questions. The number one question that I ask myself now when a certain situation happens, okay, why do I feel a certain way? Why did it make me upset? What was the trigger? If it's a negative situation, and we're talking about those types of situations right now. If you're honest with yourself, if you're to that point and you acknowledge that, oh, I was afraid of something, or I feel ashamed, or I'm guilty of something, right? Fear, shame, and guilt, the most common three triggers, then it's good to acknowledge that particular pillar, right, of whether it was a shame, fear, or guilt, and then accept it. Forgive yourself. And I mentioned it before. And think about the fact that this particular situation allowed you to acknowledge one of those conditions, right? And learn from it. If you're going to start treating every single negative situation, negative feeling that you experience as a learning lesson of some kind, big or small, or intermittent, right? And what are you learning? Accept it, which is surrender, right? And forgive yourself. You will find an incredible result. The result is that whole situation, that whole mood will disappear. Just try it. Just try it and let me know. Please put a comment in my under my video if you've tried it, and let me know if it worked or not. And if it didn't, what exactly didn't work. I would love to hear it. Also, there is an email on my channel, and if you'd like to talk to me in private about anything, you're more than welcome to. I would be happy to share your thoughts, of course, nameless, on a channel in one of my videos. Very similarly, along these lines, I came across this beautiful quote, and I wanted to share it with you and talk a little bit about it. People are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out, but when the darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there is a light from within. What a beautiful statement. I hope you agree with me how beautiful that statement is, right? What it means is that if you have your light on inside of you, if it's shining, then you definitely will be able to resist the darkness or put your light through that darkness and shine. That is a metaphor of what I was talking about, where you take your negative mood and instead of trying to deal with the negative emotion by utilizing, quite frankly, unsuccessful, not productive, and totally useless things like smoking, drinking, eating a lot of sugar, eating comfort foods, and rather say, okay, what's going on? Why am I feeling this right now? What makes me feel so bad? What should I do? What can I do? What would make me feel better right now? And instead of thinking of negative triggers, right? Like sugar, oh, I'm going to eat sugar, it's going to make me feel good. No, it's going to make you feel good or me for a second. And then what's going to happen? Gaining weight, not feeling good about yourself, vicious cycle. Same is with drinking and everything else. And once again, I'm not talking about this in a wide scale of don't drink, don't eat sugar, don't smoke. No, I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just sharing my perspective, my point of view, which I'm sure you've heard so many times. The question is, do you want to do it or you don't want to do it, and you want to become a prey of that negative emotion that is going to eat you alive day after day? And it doesn't go away. It doesn't resolve, right? It resolves temporarily, but then it comes back. With that said, I think it is awesome to think about changing your approach to your negative emotions, because with so much stress around us, it is our job to look after ourselves. So that's what I started doing. If I experience a negative emotion right now, I first of all, instead of turning to sweets, I don't drink anymore, so I don't turn to alcohol, and I don't smoke anymore, so I don't take a cigarette either. I immediately start thinking, okay, what just happened? Why did I feel this way? Right? So I'm having conversation with my inner self as it's a separate person. That helps tremendously too. You may want to try that as well. And we talk to each other because we're the closest people to each other. And that's calmly, with removing the emotion out of that. I guarantee you will find the best solution, because you are your best friend and you are looking after yourself. Well, at least you want to. But that said, the card of the day. And I am shuffling. I hope you found this an interesting episode. And if you do, you're welcome to share it with your friends and subscribe if you just looked at it while I'm pulling the card for us for Monday. And we will be talking about other ways. Oh, see, the cards fell out. And as we know, if the cards fell out, I am putting them, and it's two of them. So I'm going to put them together. Peace and attraction. Peace and attraction. Wow. What does it say? So attraction is number 13, openness, wise acceptance, magnetism. See, that is exactly what we're talking about. Beautiful, beautiful oracle cards by Alexander Popov Mikhailov. Link is in my channel under the video. And it's talking about openness, wise acceptance, right? So it basically supports what I said. If we wisely accept our low vibration, our negative mood, and we address it, you will see results. Because I know, because I am the same way. This is one of the greatest challenges of our life. And the second one is peace, illuminating prayer, silent observation. Illuminating prayer, silent observation. Help yourself. Help yourself make your life the best. Because happiness and being fearless, not having any fears, is a balance. And that is life. It's a beautiful day in Florida. And I just wanted to say that I'm very happy to be able to share my life and my message and my development with all of you. Thank you for being part of my life. I appreciate every single one of you. So subscribe to my channel, click and like this video so others can see it too. And I wish for you to have a wonderful day. And please do remember, every day is a beautiful day when we have peace on earth and when everyone around us is healthy and happy. Sending love to all.